MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Miami find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Montgomery has racked up over 130 innings on the mound, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Montgomery, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And we're in for a hot one. 98 degrees at game time, and that'll likely climb over the century mark before we're all through. Drilled to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Fouled away. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. I'm set with the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes this the other way to right. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. 289 is the average coming in. 17 home runs and 65 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Inciarte. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Sent on the ground out to second. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Austin Riley.
So striding in, Austin Riley. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball well outside. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So here's Johan Camargo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count still full, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1.
Two.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kemp to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here we go. 80.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Matt Kemp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Kemp leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Curveball misses inside. Men on third with two down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. d'Arnaud stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll try to get that runner to 3rd, but this one gets fouled. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's one away. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. VR has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and 2. Here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Acuna digs in now.
The center fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball.
1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jordan Montgomery is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up. On to 1st, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Now batting, Tim Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Johan Camargo is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. VR in foul ground. And this will land foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. In now, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here's the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Sean Newcomb, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that misses inside 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Inciarte. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through four. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Down the first baseline. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his career totals, Villar carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still a 3-2 ball game. Eliezer Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Marcell Ozuna goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Now the pitch. Austin Riley stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Fouled away. Hernandez, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Camargo is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Luke Jackson is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The second baseman, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now it's 2-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Line towards center field, but sadly for him this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
You know, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 3-2. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Freddie Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. They'll come into play here at .319. 25 homers and 85 driven in. The pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Another try at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's pitched out. Bad call, bad call.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Count even at 2-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home is a called strike 3 on the corner. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Kyle Crick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Crick has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. A 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Boxberger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline. The pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. In his career, Acuna begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 2-0 on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's after it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping into the box, number 5. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to third. He's right there. Echeverria for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Tim Anderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
The first baseman, number 17, Johan.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Birdie has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Nick Markakis will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves will settle for just the one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Chris Martin comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Corey Dickerson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. d'Arnaud over to his right. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Newcomb earns his 8th victory of the season. Chris Martin closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation